Most newspaper deliveries involve a short toss from the sidewalk to the porch, but not for a fellow we met way back in 1996. As we continue celebrating 30 years of Sunday Morning, we take another look at a report from Bill Geist, one of our Sunday best.
In the Sierra Nevada mountains sits an out-of-the-way corner of California, where scant few even pass through, and fewer still stick. Hal Wright stuck here in the little town of Loyalton, where he was a gold digger who fell down a mine shaft, and once he got out, stayed out. He missed newspapers out here, so Hal started one.
Good morning, Sierra Booster. Wright speaking.
Decided he'd try that for a while.
So this is the actual first edition of the paper?
Yes, this is the very first one.
I like there's a line here on the masthead, to be published fortnightly at Loyalton, California, until further notice. And here you are, you're coming up on a half a century later, and you haven't given notice that you're quitting yet.
Not yet.
Hal Wright didn't give notice at age 65, 75, or 85. And so he finds himself still the editor and publisher, not to mention chief reporter.
Thought maybe you have an ad for us, and we might have some news, you know.
Star columnist, head photographer, top ad salesman.
A full page is $288.
Production department, and circulation manager. All of this at age 92.
There we are.
Hal is also the Sierra Booster's only paper boy. And with subscribers scattered across 600 square miles, he delivers papers by his own brand of airmail special delivery. Very special. That's closer to the house than my delivery guy gets my paper. He serves as bombardier and pilot. Hal Wright says he owes a lot to his cousins, Orville and Wilbur. Outsiders seeing it for the first time still don't know what to make of it.
I can't get these in.
Most receive their papers by more earthly means.
72 new boosters.
Thank you, Hal.
Right there you are.
Okay, we'll leave those right there.
With color, look at that.
You've got the color on there. We're going to run another one at the end of this month.
Making his rounds, Hal calls on advertisers.
How's that look?
That looks good.
And uncovers hot news
Yeah,
items.
do you have something new to show us?
We have a new plumbing room.
Oh, got to see that. You can't print anywhere near all the news that's going on all the time. Just can't do it.
Even in a small town.
Even in a small town.
Have you thought about going to once a week instead of once every 2 weeks?
Yes, but I did not dwell on that very long.
You have here that the animal control officer does not want to be called the dog catcher.
You got it.
Is that right?
So we thought that was newsworthy.
Indeed it is. What do you think? Do you think they should just call him a plain old-fashioned dog catcher or an animal control officer?
I like dog catcher better, don't you?
I do.
That son of a gun. There we are. All right. Contact!
Great day for flying. To hit the targets, Hal flies low and slow. Sometimes a little too low, and sometimes a little too slow.
You want to watch that mountain over there?
With no in-flight movies, Hal sings while flying the plane, taking photographs, and trying to drop papers on their targets. It's a little nerve-wracking, frankly.
I don't want to be a backseat driver, but there's a mountain right there.
Oh, fooling. I wonder who put that there. It wasn't there yesterday.
Despite Hal's best efforts, sometimes the booster arrives in sections: news, sports, followed by arts and leisure.
Hey, come out here and look where the airplane was, and here it comes.
Folks along the route appreciate Hal's efforts.
Say you're a member of the United Flying Octogenarians. Aren't you too old to be in the Octogenarians? Have you thought about starting a club for 90-year-old pilots?
No, I don't want to be the president, the secretary, and the treasurer, and on the board of directors. No.
You don't want any of that. You just want to fly.
That's all.
Hal Wright has no plans to retire from paper or planes until further notice.